I think it's one of those things where, you have a very good team and things are going well. And also when you're the opposition, there's a certain fear that things are going to get away from them. And I think that we've seen that with the other side and how they've responded, and also on our side how opportunistic we are. And so we take advantage of opportunities, and obviously being at home is great, but it just seems like, every day there's somebody else that plays hero, and even that stolen base by Chase right there changed the complexion of that inning. So, starting with McCarthy today, gave us 6 innings and really pitched well. There was a spell there in the 5th where it got a little dicey as far as the execution, but for me, I know we need him. We know we need him, and to give him an opportunity to go back out there and throw a clean inning, which he did, was great for all of us.
Seems like Cody is getting through this stretch by being very patient and also going to left field until everything gets back to where it was. I mean, how pleased are you with that?
It's great. It's great, and I think that to expect any player to be, unconscious like Cody was for quite a bit is unfair. But I think, after you see what he's been doing, and to get back to the basics and swinging at strikes and taking balls and taking the walk and using the whole field, that's just a sign of a mature baseball player. And obviously in the 8th, that was a huge homer for us.
Dick, do you think that pressure is a factor here? And what I mean by that is the other teams, when they're late in games, do they, as well as you guys are playing, do they feel the pressure?
I think so. I think that, any team playing well, there's that uh-oh moment for teams that are opposing them. And for us, I mean, the Royals are a very good ball club. They're playing well coming into this series, and there's a little bit of that, but there's also a little bit of more so for our guys, the confidence that as long as there's still outs left to be had, we're going to find a way to play till the end.
You could have conceivably just taken out McCarthy after the 5th. Why do you think it was important to send him back out there to just try to finish with a good taste in his mouth after kind of the thing coming back a little bit?
I think for me, it's you see a couple missed throws. The easy thing is to remove him from the game. But I think for me, something inside of me told me, and I know we need him. And there's a point where you have to instill confidence. You can't just talk about confidence in a player. You got to act on it as a manager. And for me, to act on it is to send him back out there. And I did see some good throws, and I wanted to know that we're behind him, and we need him, and we need him to be good. And so I think that for him to walk away from this outing and can really take a good taste from it.
Dave, when Yasmani kind of threw the slam his bat down on the ground, was that where that injury occurred?
No, it was a ball to when Ian Kennedy was hitting. There was a 2-seamer that ran in, and it kind of got his thumb and it blew up. So as the game progressed, it got a little bit worse, and I appreciate Yazzie telling me about it. Maybe a little earlier because I could have double switched somebody different, but we got some x-rays. X-rays were negative, so he will be available tomorrow, but Austin's going to catch.
You and Krieger okay?
Yeah, that's just baseball. I think that where we're at, I wanted to make sure Logan stayed in the game, and and right there, that was a double switch situation where you lose a couple players, and one being the double switch, and one being another player, so it was the right move, and yeah, he'll be ready to go tomorrow.
That catch that Peterson made late in the game kind of reset me. How difficult was that? Going right at him.
It was that, as a center fielder, that's the toughest play. But Jock got a good beat on it, and it started doing some things. But for him to stay with it, that was a big play, and he made a couple of nice plays out in center field. And there was that big double play. We got in the 6 hole, so off Salvi's bat. So we did some good things, really did.
Did you happen to see the calling it the rally brandy now because you guys came back on the?
I heard about it. I think I missed the show. I was looking at my lineup card.
Who did you hear about it?
I heard about it from some of my players, and I guess they said I had a missed opportunity.